way I got involved in Cats was back in 1986. Gary Smith and Caroline moved into our neighborhood across the street from us. And every year they would invite us over to their house on Boxing Day. And Gary used to tell me, I love Christmas here in the States, but there's one thing that's missing that would make it more feel like Christmas to me, and that would be if we had pantomimes here.
We realised as a family that our children, although they've been born in England, had never been to a pantomime. Now I mentioned this to Gary, and he, without saying anything very much, went off and started writing a pantomime.
I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm thinking Marcel Marceau, like most Americans, but he introduced me to what a pantomime is.
We then decided we could do it at home in Kennett Square. And so we thought, right, this is easy. We need a village hall or the equivalent. We need some homemade costumes, and we need some people to do it.
It began in 2002 when a group of friends, about 5 of us, got together in our living room and decided we wanted to start a theatre company for adults.
We put a notice out about auditions and nobody came. And then we thought, right, back to square one. So we started talking to friends.
And we're now in the 17th or 18th year of the Kennett Amateur Theatrical Society. It was started by a group of friends.
The first pantomime was Dick Whittington and his cat.
It's my very happy duty to welcome you to this, the first of what we hope will be an annual series of pantomimes in the British style.
Hi, I'm Joe Finn.
My name's Caroline Smith.
My name is Gary Smith.
I'm the prompt this year, so I get to sit on stage. If anybody forgets their line, I tell them what their line is. That's it.
Well, this year I co-wrote the play with Catherine Peterson, and this year I'm directing it too.
He's also my husband, and he cooks, he does the housework. He's brilliant, really, and he writes plays.
What's directing like? It's something you have to try to really understand, but I think of it as getting people to do things that I couldn't do in a month of Sundays just by talking about it a lot.
My daughter, Christy and Tricia, were both in pantomimes and been doing it for quite some time now and enjoyed every second of it.
My dear, dear friend, Kirk Fetters, who is no longer with us, he passed in June, is the person who is responsible for getting me involved with Cats. And Kirk was the dame.
Oh, when she comes to this, the sand, the flies, the heat, the terrible, terrible heat. Oh, for goodness sake, somebody give him the Oscar and
And I so enjoyed watching the shows. I knew nothing about pantomime prior to the shows, the first few shows that I attended. And it looked just like so much fun. As a matter of fact, it is so much fun.
It's time for the silly song!
My name is Lisa Texera. This will be my 15th show tonight. This year I play the Night Queen. I'm intimidating. I glare. I am a school librarian by day, so it's very fun to dress up like this. Isn't it nice, especially in these dark days, to be able to be with a group of people and just play? I just love it. And the people I've met here are just amazing people.
Caroline actually came to my school and worked out. Then she looked at me and said, "Well, you're great for the part." I said, "What part?" And it's been 13 years ever since.
It's been longer than that, babe.
13?
Nope.
15?
My friend and neighbor Joe Mulry, he was in the play a couple years when I went with my son at the time, who was only 2.
15?
It's about 15 years.
About 15 years.
I got involved with Cats because acting is something I've always wanted to try.
Thought we'd like to get involved in it, so he recruited both Chase and I when he was of age, and now he's 10 and it's his 5th year as well.
I thought it would be fun to try it out, and everybody was so wonderful and accepting that I'm here 3 years later, 3 years in a row.
Our daughter is in it. She is going to be 9. It's, I guess, her 3rd year in the play.
Of course, our granddaughter got involved.
Yeah.
Yep.
First year of Cats.
Right. How long you been doing Cats? 5 years now?
I thought it was 8.
My name is Chris Gibbons. I'm from Kennett Square.
BJ Crampton.
Angel.
Bill Crampton.
My name is Michelle Opoleski.
I'm Clavicle the butler this year. The kids are Briar Sprites. They're fast approaching the years that they'll get lines, so that's a lot of excitement in our house.
This year I am playing Mother Hubbard. It is a crazy, fun role with 8 costume changes and 8 different wigs, and I couldn't be happier to be this diva.
All right, Angel, what are you?
I'm the Tangly Wood, and I'm a fairy god. Garn.
And I'm villager number 4.
And I'm...
You don't know what you are.
I keep forgetting my...
He's the thunder person.
No.
Okay.
He does the thunder, the
I'm the
wisdom.
thunder guy.
I got involved with the madness of Cats probably about 5 or 6 years ago through Betsy Benner. She was my aerobics instructor, and I came and I saw a couple of the shows and I said, I can do that. And she said, yes, I know you can. So then I tried out and I'm still here.
And I got involved in Cats 15 years ago when the year before we brought our granddaughter to see it.
And they did not get home until midnight, and my daughter was in 1st grade, and I was becoming concerned when I found out that she had been waiting around in the lobby to get every single character's autograph in her program.
And she decided she wanted to be in it.
So I took her to rehearsals, and I thought, well, hey, you might be able to do that too.
I said, well, if you'll be in it, I'll be in it too, and I've been in it ever since.
My name is Shelley Mincer.
My name is Beth Holliday.
And I'm Nancy Goida.
This year I have been cast as the assistant director.
This year I am the king, and Nancy.
I am the queen.
Actually got involved in Cats about 14 years ago when my daughter Amanda began acting.
We came to see Puss in Boots, and my daughter, I got involved in Cats when I was real little, was pulled up into the audience to sing the silly song, and next thing I know she was center stage and dancing her heart out, so we decided to do something about that.
And then after a couple of years I did a murder mystery and I was hooked, and I've been here ever since.
I auditioned for this and another play at the Wilmington Drama League, and I got enrolled in both, and I chose to do Cats. Best decision ever.
I'm Peter Jan Giulio.
My name is Keisha Proud. I'm Gabby.
My name is Sophia.
In this production, I'm Baron Bernie Bombast.
For the last 7 years, I have been stage manager. I am one of the 7 dwarves this year,
and I'm Specula, the evil fairy.
Welcome to the 17th in our annual series of pantomimes in the British style. It's possible that some of you don't know much about Cats. For every actor and for every singer that you see on this stage, there's an army of technicians and costumiers and makeup artists and administrators whose sole aim in life will be to make you look good.
Gary Smith asked if I would be willing to take charge of the makeup design.
I got to meet Caroline at a cocktail party for a mutual friend, and she found out that I sewed and wrangled me in.
I started doing Cats when I was 13 because my parents made me do it.
Caroline and Gary Smith, who were involved from the start, I was at university with only too many years ago. So I've known them ever since, and they told me that they'd started this pantomime thing.
I got involved when my oldest daughter came to see the show, to see her friend in it.
And I agreed to do that, and have been doing it for all 17 years, 17 shows.
I am doing costume design and fixing any emergencies that happen with the costumes.
My role is stage crew chief. The stage crew sets the scenes.
This year I am, what they say, calling the show, and I sit up in the gallery and I make sure it starts and the curtains open on time and the spotlights are coordinated.
From there I started just helping with costumes and then started costume designing.
My name is Carol Buckwalter.
Hi, I'm Janice Tartaglia.
Miss Sunshine.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Kevin Pizzini. This would be my 15th show.
My name is Hugh Sanderson. I'm from near Liverpool in England.
I'm Karen Miller. I've been involved for 9, maybe 10 years. It kind of all blurs together.
I've been involved in Cats since the very first production, which was Dick Whittington.
I came to a Cats show the first year I moved to Kennett Square. My daughter fell in love, and I was immediately instructed that if she wanted to do it, I had to do it. So here I am.
Started getting into Cats after I graduated high school.
And I don't know how I started, but I'm here.
Can't remember how I got involved with Cats.
Either directing music or playing guitar for all years except one.
I design the lights for the show and make sure they get turned on for the show, and we're lucky. Some years we get lights and some years we don't.
Sound and lighting, but I mostly do sound now.
I'm the sound designer for Cats.
I'm a lighting enthusiast, so here I am.
My name is Phil Calabrese.
Hi, I'm Ellie McDonald-Fight.
My name is Devin Zuchek. My name is Devin Zuchek.
My name is Joe Young.
And my name is Brian Waller.
Gary had a vision, and he is just a brilliant man. He's patient and kind and just a jolly good soul.
We always walk away every year with having learned not only about the stage, but life and working with people. He just makes it a lot of fun. No matter who you are or what you do, he works with you and helps you to grow.
Gary is so unbelievably patient and kind. It's almost unworldly because we're really needy people.
It only remains for me to welcome you to Sleeping Beauty and the Tangly Wood.
Our sleeping secrets buried here, O deep and dark and tangled wood.
Yes, we'll travel